Video on how to use my grandmother's house. Things are different in Greece. They're not the same as the US, but it's not that hard. It's just very primitive. That's the electric meter, and the water meter's down here. And so every Thursday morning, well, you can do it Wednesday night, you have to turn this knob on, and that'll let the water run into the cistern. Otherwise the house will run out of water and you won't be able to flush the toilet or do the showers, and you'll have to check into a hotel. So or they might have to bring emergency water, I don't know. But so that's on and that's off. So Wednesday night that goes on, and Thursday it'll fill up till around noon, and then it'll stop filling. And we ran it this morning, we didn't fill the cistern. So also you have to take this cover off and just set it on the windowsill here. And that way if the cistern does overflow, it'll go on the street, not in the house. So Thursday morning or Wednesday night, two things. You turn that on, the blue valve on, and you open the valve there. And there's a lot of physics behind that, but it's pretty primitive and it works well. So in the front door here, the keys go up there. There's 3 sets of keys currently. And you lock it. Now you can lock someone in the house. So if you get locked in the house, you have to escape through the basement window, and I'll show you that. And I did get locked in the house. Long story. It was later told to be my fault, but you know how that is. So in the kitchen here, I'll turn the light on. This is a kitchen sink. There's no hot water, and everything's really flimsy here in Greece. That's just the way things are. So you can't manhandle things, and I've got huge hands, and I like to do that. And so that's the sink. And so you can boil water on the stove to get hot water to do dishes if you're interested in that, but or you can just rinse them off. And then just standard cupboards and so forth, fridge and stove, and there's a little cabinet in there for food. And then this is where the cistern is, and you can see the water level by shining a flashlight right down in there. And make sure you strap the flashlight onto your hand so that you don't lose it in the water, because that'll contaminate your water supply. So you shine down there, you can see the water going in when the municipality turns the water on, or you can just check the level. And the figs are very good in mid-July, and there's a bunch of them in one of my fields, but that's a happy story. Okay, and then we'll walk around here. I'll go upstairs first. So we have a big bedroom up here, and this is the master bedroom, and it's the only bedroom with air conditioning. But there's 2 beds in the other bedroom that you can bring in here if you want to keep cool, because the air conditioning is in here. And the air conditioner works on a remote, which is kept right here. You point it at the machine, you hit on right there, and then up down with the temperature. And you want to keep the temperature on 24, 25 at night. You can also open the windows, but you can get mosquitoes, and you can, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of people partying, but if you get into bed late, then you won't mind, because they'll all be going to sleep at some point. So that's the master bedroom. Now this is the door to the balcony, and don't put too many people out on the balcony at once. It'll probably hold you, but we don't want to find out. And this is where you dry the clothes. There's no dryer here. They don't have dryers in Greece in the summer. So all the clothes get dried here, and you clothespin them on well, because the motorcycles are going down below and they'll run over your nice shirt. So put the clothespins on. Then when you open this door, you can leave it open, but you have to put this chunk of wood here because it'll slam and break the glass. So that's the door stop, like that. And I'll leave it open, I think. And then here's the other bedroom, and it has two twin beds. So I guess we're good for 4 people. You can put there's a fold-out couch downstairs that'll hold 2 people as well. So we could do a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do a total of 6, and then there's always floor. And that's these are just windows and nothing really of note here. You bring in your adapters to plug in your iPhones and stuff. You buy these in the States, so you can buy them here. So what it is it's a round plug like that. That's what we use, and then the US plugs and iPhone chargers go here. But it'd be good to have one of those with you. That way you could charge it by your bed or whatever, however you like. Have to shut the doors because of the wind. If you don't shut the doors, you need the door stops because things just slam like with a vengeance because the sea breeze is quite strong and things will blow around a lot when you open the house up. So, okay, we're going downstairs to there's 3 floors. We're on the main floor, I guess you call this. And then this is the main living room here. And this is this was an old window, but the Wi-Fi, the folks in the shop next door are letting us use their Wi-Fi, but you can put a computer here and get Wi-Fi, but you have to stand up on the stairs, which we don't have a repeater, but if we had a repeater, we could get it in the whole house. So there's windows in here, and again, this is a piece of wood to keep the window from slamming, and then this is another air conditioning unit, and similar to the other one, it's got a remote, so you got to shut the windows when you put that on, and if it gets really hot, that's nice to have. And you can also have a person sleep here, and this is a fold-out situation. It folds out, and the back lays down somehow, and you can get 2 people onto that. And then, let's see, let's go downstairs. This is where the bathroom is, and that door is currently not working. I'm going to have it fixed. And then if you get locked in the house, you can get out through this window. I had to do that the other day. And so, I'll turn a light on here. So, the shower is a little different. So, this is downstairs. Okay, when you go to take a shower, about 20 minutes before you get in the shower, you turn this breaker on, like that. Okay? And that light will light up. And you wait for 20 minutes and the hot water tank will get hot. And then before you get in the shower, you shut it off. Otherwise, electricity can go through the water. It shouldn't, but it's done in the past. And they fixed it, and so there's instructions there. So before you get in the shower, shut it off. And it's pretty hot here in the summer, so you're not going to be craving hot water a lot. And so we got some mops and stuff here, and a little laundry basket, and then in here is a toilet, but it's not what meets the eye. So the little buttons for number 1, pee-pee, the big buttons for number 2, if you have to poo, and then there's a brush there because it doesn't work very well. You have to sort of clean it up when you're done. And then the toilet paper cannot go in the toilet because it'll clog it up. So, and this is true in all of Greece. You have to put the toilet paper in there, not in there, because the plumbing pipes, I think the diameter of the pipes are smaller, and it doesn't really work as well. So that's a bit of an adjustment. And there's the sink and the mirror below. Then the shower is it's a little flexible thing here, and you sort of pull it around, and you have to pull the shower curtain around and put it inside of the lip here. And then this is the washing machine, and I'll explain that in a sec. And the floor definitely gets wet, and so I use a mop and just squish it out a few times and mop when I'm done. But it's a bit, it's a bit 1-star, but it works, and it's just the way people live here. So that's the hot water heater. It's a big one for this area. And so the washing machine, the way this works, and I'll have these instructions. I'll put them here so you can screenshot them. But I'm going to go through these with you now. So the first thing you do is you open the door and you put your clothes in. And you put a quarter of a cup. This is a cup. You put a quarter of that, fill that a quarter full, and you put it in the left compartment here, all the way over here. I'll show that. And then you rotate this knob right here to 60 minutes or 60 minutes intensive, which means like if you got really dirty clothes, one or the other. And then you light up these 2 buttons here. Schnell means fast, so we're doing it slow, but if you want it to go fast, you light up those 2 and leave that unlit if you don't want to go fast. And then when it's all ready to go, the Barriette light will go on, when it's running, the active light will go on, and then when it's done, the fertig light, it's in German, will go on. So you cannot unlock the door unless it's done. And this is a bit annoying if you forget to throw something in. You have to go around the back wall here and unplug it with that plug right there to get the door to open. So you're essentially rebooting the unit. Okay, and then let's see what else here. Going through my list. So it takes a long time. It's not a quick process. It could take several hours. So I think that's it for the washing machine, and you can also pay someone to do your laundry, I'm sure, and that might be a whole lot easier. I tried to encourage Melanie to do that, but she likes to do her own. So yeah, so I think that's about it. We've gone over everything. So there's lots of people around. If something breaks, the plumber's just around the street, or the electrician's around, and so you can always get some help. But I hope you have a great time, and I hope the logistics aren't too overwhelming. But it is just a very different lifestyle. But it's one that you can really sink into and really enjoy. So have a great time, and have a great stay in Nisyros. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Of course, this doesn't need much technical support. All the people going by, the tourists going by, that's always fun to watch. And the beach is down on the left. If you go out here and go left, you walk all the way around the pier, or the side of the island, there's the beach. That's probably the most important thing to know. Over and out.